I don't know why this is not receiving attention. Probably because it is not the very dark man that is posting it or that is talking about it. The fact is that this is very serious. And if it means tagging the very dark man, probably that is when authorities will pick serious interest in making sure the waterways are seriously protected. I mean, in terms of safety for passengers. Now, this is a sad incident and it's connected to what I've been saying about life jackets. Now, early this month, that is the month of October, a sad incident happened in Niger State where over 100 passengers, some reports say less than 100, some others say over 100, lost their lives in a boat accident. Their boat capsized. The boat had over 300 passengers. Of course, the boat was overloaded. And that is always the problem in riverine areas of Nigeria. Boats get overloaded, safety measures, they don't stick to safety measures, especially wearing life jackets. And then this sad incident occurred. And in Mokwa, a place called Mokwa, that's where most of the passengers were from, a place called Mokwa in Niger State, Nigeria. And I've been saying this, stick to life jackets. I am a travel and tours vlogger, and I've gone on some adventures in riverine areas where I find myself having to take the waterway, having to get into a canoe or a speedboat and then get across the water, sometimes the sea, sometimes a lake. And what keeps happening? No life jackets. And I've done videos saying people should wear life jackets, that those who control these jetties, these places where people take off from, they should have, the authorities should insist that those there wear life jackets. Now, if it is road transport, you will see road safety, you will see VIO, or insisting that this and that happens. How about the waterways? Let's not pretend that the waterways are not serious transportation in Nigeria, and it is the most underdeveloped. I said I am a travels and tours vlogger. This is me in Ogun River. When I got to Ogun River, no life jackets. This is me in Warri. When I got to Warri, no life jackets. And I did a video complaining that such a place in Warri where water transportation was very serious should have life jackets. I moved from Warri town to Odeshekiri, a place they call Big Warri, during a festival, and there was no life jacket. Actually, some of the boats there had life jackets, but I was told that those were more of elitist boats. They just gave me one excuse. And look at me, taking a risk on the high sea because people in charge refused to insist on life jackets. Look at that. Even in this canoe, you had a lady and a child, but they seemed not to be bothered. How come I was the only one on that boat that was bothered? This is me in Uguta Lake. No life jackets. Of course, there is a more organized boat management team that is on one part of the lake. Those are the ones that gave us jackets when we went there. But the bulk of the transportation is done on canoes without life jackets. And this is me at Anam community. This was during the time of flooding in that community. I entered a canoe as usual. No life jackets. You just pay, you get into the canoe, they carry you to anywhere. And the flooding came from the river, which means we were applying a place that was deep. So if you don't know how to swim, if you fall in, that's the end. And yet, those canoes offered no life jackets. And this is me in Calabar Port. When I traveled from Calabar to Oron, I had to take a canoe. And in that place, well organized, they insisted that everyone must wear life jackets. I give it to them there. Look at that. You're traveling on the high sea and you feel safe, at least to an extent. And I think that should be replicated in other places, no matter how remote that place is. Once a canoe is involved, then life jackets should be involved. And the kind of life jackets that they use matters too, because I heard that not all those things you see that look red or yellow that are real life jackets. That some of them, when you get into water, you don't even float. So, not just that we should insist that these guys that handle boats and canoes should give passengers life jackets, but we should check the quality and the efficacy of the life jackets that they give us to wear. This is it. I have to buy my own. There is nothing difficult about insisting on life jackets, or at least getting your personal life jackets. I don't know why this is not receiving attention. Probably because it is not the very dark man that is posting it or that is talking about it. The fact is that this is very serious. And if it means tagging the very dark man, probably that is when authorities will pick serious interest in making sure the waterways are protected. I mean, in terms of safety for passengers.